and thank you for joining. This is the Good Life program on healthy aging brought to you by UC Davis and the City of Oakland, bringing movement classes directly to you all live. After all, exercise is medicine, so before we get started, let's go over our legal disclosure as well as some helpful tips. UC Davis, the School of Medicine, and the City of Oakland sponsor the Good Life program to promote health and well-being for older adults throughout the East Bay. We want everyone to enjoy these diet and exercise classes. However, we also want everyone to exercise good sense at the same time as we exercise our bodies. Some exercises in these classes will be strenuous for some or easy for others. Exercising good sense means that if you feel faint, dizzy, or have physical discomfort during this workout, you should stop immediately and talk to your doctor before continuing with more exercise. If you take medicine for blood pressure, heart disease, cholesterol, or arthritis, you should know that those conditions could be made worse if you try to exercise too much too soon. If your doctor tells you that you should not be exercising, then please do not start this fitness program. We want the Good Life program to promote health for everyone at all ages. So, to help you exercise best, we'll also discuss how exercise helps your brain, body, and spirit. If you're new here today, welcome and thank you for joining the Good Life program. You will see a small icon at the bottom of your screen that says chat, and once you click on that, you will see a sidebar show up on the right hand side, and at the bottom of that sidebar, you can actually type in any comments or questions that you might have during the session. Also, stay tuned for the chat as I'll be posting updates and reminders about what's going on here within the Good Life. If you click on the icon at the bottom of your screen that says participants, you can actually see everyone's name that has joined us today. And this is a friendly reminder that this Zoom session is recorded and broadcasted on Facebook Live, so please take this time to change your Zoom name if you wish to be identified differently. You can do so by finding your name in the participants view, and then once you see your name, select rename and type in how you like to be identified. And lastly, let's remember this is Zoom and it's not perfect. Your sound or internet might cut out, but remember we are still here. You can always access live on our Facebook page or just go ahead and relaunch the meeting. So if you experience any other technical issues accessing our class, please give us an email at info@thegoodlifepath.org or give us a call at 510-255-0232. And let's get moving with our wonderful instructor.
Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday morning with Good Life. And I'm going to be your tour guide once again with Pilates class. And my name is Winifred, aka Winnie. So as you know, we all start every class with fun facts. And the fun facts I have today were brought on by a revelation of my own body. Hi, Dee, I see you, a little weight flying by there. And I see you, hi, Paula, Sedalia, Melissa. I see you guys in my screen already. So I noticed when I was putting on my exercise pants that there is a little rump kind of roundness right here in my belly. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know I'm eating right, I'm exercising every day. So what is the cause of that? And I happen to be, I'm always looking at stuff for this class, just kind of a magnet to, what can enhance, not just for this class, but for me too, right? Because this is all about, our health, our wellness. And so I ran across this article from Everyday Health, and it's about cortisol. And cortisol is that fight or flight hormone that happens for our own protection, where our body shields itself from invasion, whether it's fear that we're going to be hurt or some kind of disease or whatever, some kind of foreign invasion, our body ramps up, for that. And generally, the major factor is stress. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I knew I was stressed out, but not to that degree. And so I don't know, I haven't seen a medical professional about it yet, but these are some of the symptoms Muscle weakness, especially difficulty standing up from a chair. Fatigue, do we find ourselves, overly fatigued in the early hours of the morning? You've just gotten up early during the day. Increased thirst or hunger, frequent urination, blurred vision, darkened skin on the armpit, neck, knuckles, or armpits, skin tags, hair loss, high cholesterol and triglycerides, and fatty liver. So these are all some of those things. So many things in life cause stress. Some stress is positive, but chronic stress is not. There are direct and indirect impacts of stress when it comes to belly fat. Stress triggers cortisol to activate your body's fight or flight nervous system response. And while cortisol is essential for normal body functioning, chronic stress is a problem. It increases your appetite, contributes to insulin resistance, promotes muscle breakdown. Muscle mass is essential for well-functioning metabolism. So, we're in the business. We're here to continue to build muscles. And it affects the regulatory processes in your brain that change the way you eat. And the colloquial term for this is stress eating, as well as contribute to sleep problems and more sedentary behaviors, which can have downstream effects on weight and fat gain. Typically, it's not just one thing that causes an accumulation of belly fat. Other factors such as diet, sleep habits, activity, hormonal changes contribute. Often factors can be, many factors can be at play. So this is what to consider: balanced diet, sleep, and it's advising us to, regulate your sleep, like certain time you go to sleep, certain time you wake up, so that regularity, and then irregular or no exercise that doesn't fit this crowd. But it's something you can share with friends if you're trying to encourage somebody to join the good life. A regular exercise program is essential to staying healthy. It says males are more likely to accumulate visceral fat than premenopausal females. Males have less areas to store this visceral fat. Females tend to store more fat in their hips, their thighs and hips for a pear shape. Lifestyle such as diet or lack of exercise is the main contributor. Then certain other medical conditions. And by the way, there's a link to this entire article. It's a long article. So, it basically covers every different angle. So you can look at, the symptoms, some of the symptoms that you might recognize in your own life. And once you recognize those, address them yourselves and also bring them to the attention of your primary care physician so that you can start to do something. Improve your sleep hygiene. That just means regularly eat nutrient-rich, balanced diet, lean protein, seeds, fruits, legumes, nuts, seeds, I say, and healthy fat like olive oil. So no fat. And also, eggs are really good too. The yolk, for a number of years, I was throwing away the yolks. I feel like it's silly me because that's actually good. It's good cholesterol, really. It's what makes eggs, what can make eggs bad is if you cook them in too much oil, whatever. So the takeaway, I'm going to just fast forward to the end. Cortisol belly is a popular non-medical term that refers to the accumulation of excess fat. Belly fat, doctors typically refer to it as visceral fat. It sits in the belly and it surrounds your organs. Oh, that's another thing. It sits inside and wraps around your organs. So we don't want to build that. And if we have any of that, recognize any of that, there's time to, lose it. Take stress triggers the release of cortisol. When chronically elevated, cortisol encourages the storage of fat around your midsection. So we're not going to do that. We're going to get started with our exercise portion, but please do save this in your library and print it out so you can read the whole thing, because like I said, it's 13 pages actually. And I just covered, just sort of skim the top. Good morning, Mary. Okay. So we're gonna let's get moving now. So we're gonna start with, first principle of every exercise, first principle of life is breathing. So we're gonna stand, we're gonna position our feet a little bit wider than the hip width, and just sort of bring your hands to your hips, sway your hips side to side. And we're going to inhale, draw the arms all the way up, and exhale, reach the arms down. And inhale, arms up, and exhale. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, lower. And inhale, arms up, make sure those knees are soft. And exhale, down. Bring the arms behind you. We're going to roll the shoulders forward, up, and back, and down. Take it nice and slow, forward, up, and back and down. Let the arms just sort of hang and move from the shoulders. So we stretch the chest and the back. And one more time. And we're going to draw your arms down and behind you and stretch. As you reach your chin toward the ceiling, and reach your arms down, press your pelvis forward, stretch the back. Nice sort of chiropractic stretch. Inhale, arms up, interlace your fingers, and you're going to rotate them around. So you're pressing up and getting a nice stretch through the inner arm. We're going to take it to one side, opening up the rib cage on the side you're reaching away from. Exhale, come straight up. Engage that belly button, draw it towards your spine. Take it to the other side. Exhale up, inhale, other side, and exhale. Pull that belly button in. You want to really drive your feet, all four corners of your soles of your feet into the mat. Exhale up, inhale, side. And again, one more time on each side. Exhale up, inhale to the side, and exhale up, and inhale to the other side. Release your arms down, and you're going to bring them forward, interlace. Press them forward and round your spine, nod your head. So we're going for like a standing sort of cat-cow. Press your feet in, pelvis goes forward, arms back. Exhale, round the spine. You're going to spread your shoulder blades as you reach your inside your palms forward. Again, inhale, stack it up. We're going from neutral to reaching back, lifting the chest up, lengthening. And exhale. And release your arms down to your thighs. We're going to step a little bit wider. Externally rotate. You're going to inhale and you're going to slide your hands down just before your knees. And then you're going to take your tailbone up. Really stretch your back. Head up. And exhale. You're going to round and curl everything. Inhale. And tail up. And exhale, round the spine. Inhale, and tail up. And exhale, round the spine. And you're going to inch the feet in. We're going to bring your hands and slide them down. So you're going to go into a flat back. So you feel the stretch through the back of your legs. Your body's going to be in like this L shape. Inhale. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your glutes, and you're going to stack your vertebra all the way back up into neutral spine. We're going to go another forward bend. Inhale. Slide your hands down so they're supported. Shoot your tailbone back with the back flat. Hands pressed up against your shins. Flat back. And you're looking straight ahead, right? Inhale. Exhale. Curl your tailbone again. It's a little tuck. Press your feet in, squeeze your glutes, and come all the way up. We're going to take the feet wide this time, turning out, and we're going to go into a squat. Now this squat, just roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. So we're going to go straight down and straight up. We're not sending the tailbone back. Straight down, bend those knees, pressing the legs out. You can even slide your hands on the inside. So you really press the legs out and then come up. Inhale, down, exhale, up. Make sure you don't dip your chest down. Keep it straight up. So Your rib cage is a perpendicular line to the floor. And lower. And lift. And we're using your hands sliding down your leg so you have more support. You want to press out on the leg so the knees the inner thighs are externally rotating and the knees are not in an awkward position. You're supporting the lowering and the lifting. So the knees, there's no, you're tracking the bones in a way that is not going to adversely affect the alignment of your knee. Reach those toes out and press them into the floor. So making sure you're not curling your toes. We'll do about 4 more of these. Keep the rib cage up, keep the chest nice and open. So as you press into your legs, your thighs, you're opening up, you're maintaining this broadness about the chest. And 1 more, we're gonna send it down, and we're just gonna shift the weight tiny bit side to side. 4, 8, take your time, and 7, the lower you can go, the better. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands to your hips. You're gonna walk in, heel toe or toe heel, all the way in, and let's shake your legs out. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to continue working on legs. We're going to go to the chair. Make sure you have your band and your ball. You might want to bring whatever you're hydrating with, bring it close to the chair. So I'm going to use my heavy, not my heaviest, but my heavy red one because I want to get a lot of work. But yeah, also have your ball, your band and your ball. Got my ball. Okay, so let's start with the band. So you're going to step into it. It's going to be right at your calves. Here, okay, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, and we're going to step out with your right foot and then bring it back to the same position and then step out. So you're already kind of wide. Now, the other thing, before we get started, make sure that you're in alignment, like it's a line, like an L shape here. With a line, your knees are right above your ankles. Your knees are on the same plane as your hip. You can bring your hands here, or if you need reinforcements for stability, hold underneath your chair. So you're going to step out to the side. Bring it back to the center. Other side, not to the center, but back to the original position. And the position is holding it, so it's already tight. There's already tension in the inner thigh as you take that leg out and drive it back in. Other side, sitting up nice and tall, neutral spine, bring it back. And out, and in, and out, and in, again, out, and in, and again, out, and in. Take it out, bring it in, take it out, bring it in, take it out, bring it in, take it out, bring it in. We'll do 4 more this way. 4. That completes 4. And 3. And 3. So really feel this on the inner thigh. And 2. Now, if you don't have one of these that's in a circle, you're just going to bring it around the front of your leg and then wrap it around to the front and just make it like a bow because you want it to be tight enough. And out. So because you want to feel this in the inner thigh. I know we just went past 4. I see some people just getting their band on, so I want to make sure everybody gets this. Now, 4, 3, 2, good job, and 1. Now we're going to inch your feet out as wide as you can and hold it out there. And bring your palms up to your heart, to your center, just to center your upper body, your stability. And you're going to press out for 8, 7, squeezing out, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. You're going to start feeling like a little burn on the outer leg. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again, out, out, out. Now make sure your knees don't come in toward each other in the middle, because you want to keep the tension in the outer thigh and the glute. Out, 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 and out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. So is everybody feeling it up here in the hamstring and the glute? You should feel right. Okay, good. So you want it tight. You want to keep holding it there. We're testing those muscles under stress. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inch them in for a little release here. And we're going to continue with the lower body, with the legs. Okay, so next one, we're going to lift and lower. So we're going to take it out again, walk it out. Okay, this time we're going to lift and pull it down. And as you do that, you're going to bring the hands together like this. You're going to do a little kind of contraction of abs. So a little crunch and lower, crunch and lower, crunch and lower, like a hammer. You're bringing the hammer down as you lift the leg, alternating. There you go. Right, left, right, left. Come in a neutral spine every time you come down. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and left. So we're doing abs and legs. Left, right, and left, and rest. And we're going to continue. We're going to do double kicks, double crunches next time. Good time to take we'll drink, hydrate. And we're going to inch the legs out again. This time we're doing double. So bring the hands back together. Here we go. Starting with your right side. And 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, and 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, and 8, 2. Now we're going to add a little rotate, more rotation. So you're going to twist a little bit. 1, 2, other side, 2, 2, other side. So you're swiveling to the side. 3, 2, and 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2. We're going for 8, 7, 2, 8, 2, and take a break. Let's bring those feet in. So we're doing abdominal crunches on the rotation on the those obliques, which is the side muscles. So we're going to do that same thing again. Shake your arms out, shake your shoulders out a little bit here. Separate the feet out again. So you want it always to be as tight as you can bear it, so that you're working the abs, you're working multiple upper and lower when we're crunching in. So here we go. Get this together again. Here we go. Starting from the right. And going for 10 this time. 1, 2, 3, 2. 3, 2, and 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, and 8, 2, 9, 2, and 10. 2, and rest. Let's work those feet in. Okay, take a little break here. All right, so bring your hands just in front of your knees. And we're just gonna do a little back stretch here. We're gonna do another set of those. We're gonna inhale, take the head and tail up and back. And exhale, we're gonna round it forward, just stretching the back. Inhale. And exhale, one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And we're gonna stack up to neutral spine. So again, we're doing the twist. If you get tired of doing it with the band, or if you, I advise using the band, but you can bring your feet a little bit, your legs closer to each other to lessen the tension. If you're feeling any, pain in your hip joints, or, you're wanting to ease it rather than stopping, just bring your legs a little bit closer together. Okay, so otherwise, we're gonna be challenging it, bringing the hands together again, and we're gonna do our rotation. We're going for 10, starting from the right, and 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, and 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, and 8, 2, 9, 2, and 10, 2. All right, we're doing one more set. This is the first one we did, just straight forward. Okay, so just straight forward, bring the hands here, and starting from the right, 10 again, and 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, just like a hammer, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, and 10, and 2. Okay, so let's take the band off. We're gonna do a figure 4 stretch for the hips to release them. So we're gonna cross over your right leg first, bring it in, and then you're gonna lean into the top leg and draw your body weight forward, like over the leg. So you get a deeper stretch through that leg that's crossed on the top, all the way to your hip joint, your hip flexors. We're gonna sit here, just breathe in for a minute, for a few beats, not a whole minute. Deep breaths. And the more you breathe into it, you're gonna notice more stretch, more elasticity. So you can bring, it's like you're drawing your rib cage, not your head, but your rib cage towards your thighs. We're gonna go a little bit deeper before we switch in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna bring the other leg across. And again, top leg, we're leaning into that leg, leaning forward into it. Your arm on that same side, the leg that's crossed, you're gonna rest your arm on there just to apply a little bit more pressure, opening up the hip. Breathe deeply. It's a flat back. You're drawing the chest toward your legs in 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're bringing it down. All right, so we're gonna continue with some abdominal inner thigh. We're gonna take the ball at your, just above your, at your calf, lower calf, right above your ankle. So there's room to travel. We're gonna sit toward the front edge of your chair, and you're gonna roll the ball up and roll it down. So this time, remember the last ones we were crunching, so we're folding the body into itself. This time we're just rolling up and rolling down, rolling up and rolling down. Roll up, roll down, keeping the upper body nice and lifted, up, down. So this is getting your abdominals to your pelvic floor, your obliques, inner thigh still. Make sure you're not rocking. We're not using any momentum. So you can hold on to the chair. You can challenge by drawing your arms forward. So it's like you're pressing, squeezing something in between your two palms, palms facing each other. You want to keep reaching forward with your arms. Keep reaching forward. So like you're trying to reach grow your arms to the other side of the room. Kind of like Frankenstein, you know, the Bride of Frankenstein. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, now we're going to sink it down to the ankles. We're going to hold on to our chair. We're going to curl our tailbone and extend your legs forward from your chair. And we're just going to squeeze, we're going to bounce that ball between the two ankles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold that ball. We're going to see if we can touch down and lift just off the floor a little bit. Lower and lift. Lower. Jamie, do you have a ball? Janine? Okay. Do you have a band? Because you could do this with the band. So I don't want to leave anybody out. So you can just take your band and wrap it around so you still have something. We're squeezing in, you can squeeze out. And just bring it there and do the same thing. I'm not actually tying this, but with your long band, bring it around and tie it in a bow. Okay, so you can do the same thing. So anybody who doesn't have the ball, so you're curling your tailbone, hold on to your chair, okay, and we're gonna lower, touch, and lift. So you're just pressing out with the legs still engaged. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. And lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift. We're going 4 more, and 4, touch down, lift, 3, touch down, and 2, tucking that tailbone, and 1, we're gonna hold them there, and then you're just gonna roll, bring one foot, so you got the ball, you're just rolling your leg. So right leg on top of the left, roll it the other, squeezing the ball, roll it the other way, squeezing the ball, roll it the other way. So without the ball, we're just pressing into the band. And switch. And switch. And sometimes the ball falls out, you have to put it back in. Switch. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. Send all the way through those quads. 2. And 1. And bring those legs down. So we should feel that up here in the upper thigh. Okay, so we were working there. So we're gonna drop the ball or the band, let that band go. And we're gonna do some upper body. So first up, we're gonna do bicep curl. So I'm gonna give you a couple of ways my bicep curl. So if you have the band like this, you can stand on. We're still seated. You're gonna hold part of it, and then you're gonna pull your elbow, your arm up, so your elbow is even with your shoulder. And say my band is not long enough to double it, so I'm just gonna do, the very end. I'm gonna step on it, hold on with this other hand, and you want to have enough tension to drive your elbow up on the same plane as your shoulder. So my arm is like this, holding on to the band. Okay? The other way you can do it is if you have a shorter one, tie, doesn't have to be shorter. You can tie, make a circle at the bottom, a loop at the bottom and a loop at the top. And then just bring your foot into it. This is another way of doing it. And then you're gonna bring your hand all the way up here again, still holding onto the band. And then you're gonna pull towards your ear, side of your face, and bring it back to the side of the face and back. 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 So your elbows are the positioning. So the band is in your hand, in your palm. You want to bring it in your hand because you draw. It's just like if we're doing bicep curls. Just like if you had the weight, it'd be in your hand, right? So, and if you prefer to use a weight, you can use a single weight. Okay, so if it's in your hand, it's here. The main thing, line it up. So my elbow is right on the side, in front of my body, on that edge. And then I'm gonna pull it to my ear and release. Pull it to the ear, so it's like this. This is your high bicep curl. And the tension is, now make sure your elbow doesn't float. So on this one, your elbow is gonna stay in one spot, only moving from the elbow to the hand, just that portion. Back and here, back and back. Now we're gonna bring it back, still holding the elbow in the same plane as your shoulder, and you're gonna pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Okay, so I want to do that movement without the band, so there's no blurred line. So stretch my arm out in front of me. My elbow is on the same plane as my shoulder. Now I'm gonna bend it so I can flex my bicep. Then I'm gonna straighten my arm slightly, resisting. Then I'm gonna bring it back to the side of my head by my ear. I'm gonna extend it back to my ear. So that's the movement, except we're using the band in order to create tension. So I've got either the long one that my foot is standing on, or I've got the one with the loop. So my foot is stuck into it. Then I'm gonna grab this part and I'm gonna pull it up so I can align my elbow with my shoulder. I'm gonna pull back to my ear and straighten my arm. Back to the ear and straighten. Back to the ear and straighten. Back to the ear and straighten. I'm gonna bring it back again here and pulse it by my ear for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release that arm. So now let's just stretch that arm before we continue with upper. So we're gonna take that arm across your body like this, straight across. Use your other hand to press it in. So we're opening up the shoulder, stretching internally, that shoulder. Make sure that you're using your other hand to create pressure here, press it into your chest. Okay, then we're gonna nest that elbow into your palm, and you're gonna swish side to side like a windshield wiper. Swish, 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 swish. So we're challenging the back movement, the range of motion. Backward, our arms don't generally move. But if you have that kind of range of motion, you're less apt to injure the shoulder by a shortened range. So bring that arm down, shake it out. You're gonna sling it behind your head, pull it close to your head, take the other elbow and press straight down. So you're getting that, you wanna massage between your shoulder blades. You're getting stretching your tricep. Okay, and let's release that down, shake it out. So now we're gonna do to the next. We're bringing it across the body. We're doing a spinal rotation. So we're gonna top hand here. You're gonna bring the other hand here. You're gonna bring this band around your leg, and you're gonna rotate around. You're gonna pull it across your body, come back to the center. You're gonna rotate around, pull the band, and bring it back. We're gonna do the other arm, but we have to change the foot. Thank you, Michelle. So balance. Okay, pull it across and come center. Pull it across, so you're twisting, getting the obliques, center. Rotate around, just coming around that leg. And around and center. So I have it on the opposite foot. Then I'm bringing it around. You can bring from the top or the bottom. I'm going to bring from the bottom. Holding on here. I'm tightening it, pulling up from the other hand. Then I'm rotating. So that leg that it's wrapped around is helping to create more tension as I spin my rib cage around toward the other side and come center. Can everybody see what I'm doing? Is it hard to see what I'm doing? Okay, bring it around. Now we're going to hold it here. We're going to pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Because of the rotation, you're pulling from the other side. You're feeling the tension in the side that you're rotating toward. That's where you're feeling that tightness. That's what you want to feel. And then we're going to come back to the center. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're just going to change the foot. Either this is you're stepping into this, or you're standing on the end, that end of your band. So you're going to bring it on your foot. We're starting with a high bicep curl. So hang on, you're holding on, you're pulling up with the opposite hand so you get more tension. Bringing the elbow close into the side body, elbows on the same plane as your shoulder, and you're gonna bring it to the ear and extend, to the ear and extend. Pull it back and extend. So you can extend your fingers, you can make a fist. Either way, the movement is the same. We want to feel the tension on the bicep. So we're holding the arm in a certain position so that just like if you're in the gym with a machine. So I can have it, Janine, you're having a hard time seeing what I'm doing. Oh, okay. So I got it on the opposite foot. So my right foot, my left hand is holding the band. Okay, so now I'm going to bring both my feet together, press my legs together. I'm going to take my other hand and I'm going to pull up so that I get my elbow the height I want it. And it's tight. I can feel this. So then I'm going to let my arm go out and bring it back to the side of my head. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I'm keeping the elbow on the same level. Bring it to my head, toward my side of my head, straighten it out. Now I'm going to bring it to the side of the head, keeping that elbow, lift your elbow up to your shoulder, the height of your shoulder. It won't go? Oh, okay, all right. So here we're going to pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. So now we want to stretch this arm. So you're going to bring it across the body, use your other hand, press in. So you want to feel this shoulder stretch across here. We just challenged all of that with the band. Now we're going to the windshield wiper. We're going to nest the elbow and swish. This is good for rotator cuff. This is one of the exercises. Each one of these 3 stretches I've used for my right shoulder, which I'm still rehabbing. It takes such a long time because of whatever I did, I think I actually tore some of the muscles from the bone. That's why it was so tender. Okay, now we're going to sling it across your shoulder, close to your head. Your opposite hand, you're going to push your hand down. Take your fingers and you're going to massage between your shoulder blades as you stretch. And you're going to really feel, the more you press down the elbow, you feel the stretch in your tricep. So we're building muscle and we're stretching it so we can tighten. We're sculpting the arms basically with the way that we're attacking the muscles. So we're going to release, bring them down, shake them out, and rotate. Now we're going for straight up tricep. So we're going to take your band or whichever thing that you're using on your foot or your leg. So in this case, I've got loops on both ends, so I bring it around and loop it. Or if I had this one, I'm bringing it around. Okay, behind me. And I'm going to bring my hands down. I'm sitting up, forward in my chair, pull my legs together. Actually, you can even use the ball. Let's use the ball. I like using the ball for this kind of stuff because it's going to keep your legs together because otherwise you're going to drop the ball, right? So we're going to bring your hands behind, lower them behind your head. Pull your arms close to your body, elbows pointed up to the ceiling. And you're going to lean forward slightly with your upper torso. Then you're going to pull your arms up and then bring them back down. So you're pulling your hands straight up and bring them back down. Straight up, stretching that band and release behind your head. Straight up and bring them down. Now, every time you take them straight up, you should feel a lift in your abdominals. They're lifting up and towards your spine. And bend the elbows. Straighten and bend. We're going to straighten and we're going to pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring them back down. All right, release your arms. Let's just shake them out. We're going to do another set of those in a second. Let's roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down, forward, up, back, and down, forward, up, back, and down. So one more time. We're going to grab the band, bringing the arms up. Okay, inhale as you exhale. Straighten the arms and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. And 4. And 3. And 2. We're going to extend them and pulse it for 4. 3, 2, and 1. And release. And again, shake them out, shake the arms out. Circle the arms forward, up, back, and down, forward, up, back, and down. Okay, so I think we're warmed up upper and lower. So we're going to do some push-ups against the wall. So we're going to take our band around your back. You can also, we did these on the floor as well, either on your knees, which was like this. And we have the band wrapped around us to create more tension. So it's like a shawl. I'm going to bring it around me. I'm going to stretch my arms out. Sure it stays on your back. Bring your legs back. And you're going to lower and push up. You want to make it shorten the distance, the length. So you feel it as you lower and as you lift. Now, if we're going standing on the wall, still the band is wrapped around you. You're going to bring your hands here, step back. Okay, and you're going to bend in and push away from the wall. Make sure it's tight enough so you feel your upper body pushing away. Into the wall, push away. Into the wall, push away. Bring it in, out, in, out, in, out, in, and out. Spread those fingers, press those palms in. Into the wall, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. If you're doing it on the floor, just make sure your feet, your shins stay flat and your feet stay flat on the floor. So you want to flat, so it's not so much pressure on the knees. Just going down. We'll do 6 more, and 6, press away, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and then come away. Last thing is our squat. We're going to use your ball. So we're going to stand with the feet about hip-width apart. Okay, and on this squat, we opened up, at the beginning we did sumo squat, versus wide legs, knees turned out. This one, you're going to push that ball forward, reach it, and you're going to send your tailbone back to the back wall, lifting your arms up, and then you're going to come right back, bring it to your belly button. So inhale, reach it away, up, and then push into the floor and come back. Inhale. Squat, exhale, lift. Good job. Inhale, squat, reach that tailbone way back there. Working through those hamstrings. When you come up, you're releasing the muscles in the back by pressing through your quads and your pelvis forward. Inhale, shoot back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Exhale, lift. This time we're going to hold it down if you can. We're going to hold it. Look at your knees. Are they over your ankles? We're going to squeeze those glutes and pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back, full range of motion, all the way up, all the way down for 6 and 5. Reaching your ball toward your camera. And 4, and up, and 3, exhale up, inhale, 2, exhale up, inhale, 1, and up. Good job. So we're going to shake those legs out, shake your legs out. Okay, and we're going to grab a wall or whatever. Okay, and we're going to raise, so using my fingertips here. Okay, and I'm going to lift, and I'm going to go running in place. So I'm pressing one heel down as I lift the other one. If you don't want to use the wall, you don't have to. You can go straight up, straight down, reach your arms forward. So pick our own medicine. And switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. All the way up, all the way down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. On 1, we're going to stay up there. And 1. We're going to stay up there, testing our balance here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, 2.5, and float down. 1 more. We're going to bring the heels together. We're just going to do some little plie things here. Bring your hands to your hips. You're going to pull your knees out, press out. 7, 6. Keep the spine nice and tall. 5. So you're feeling it even around your ankles because you're spiraling out, pressing out your legs. 4, and 3. Then pulling them into the middle. And 2. And we're going to hold it here. We're going to stretch those chins a little bit. Don't get a lot of exercise here for 8, 7, 6. Little gentle pulses. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and hold it there. You're going to inhale. As we exhale, you're going to take your tailbone back. We're going to release your arms down, pull your legs together, and you're going to stack your vertebrae one at a time. Inhale. As you exhale, curl your tailbone, tuck it under. And we're going to restack the vertebra, really Super glue your heels, push off of your heels. Inhale, arms go all the way up and back, opening up the chest and the back. Release your arms down and do a big circle across the body. Inhale up and exhale down one more time. And inhale up and reach those fingertips back there. And exhale, you're going to float your hands down and around and to your heart. And with that, we will close. Okay, good job. Good job, everybody. All right. Okay, any questions on anything? The article, did everybody see that link in the chat, the cortisol thing? Make sure you got that. And if you have any questions about anything, please feel free. Hope you feel really stretched out. Thank you, Dee. Let me just make sure, because I see some faces on the screen, but I don't see everybody. There's the cursor. Okay, so I just want to give a, oops, see. Okay, so I just want to say hi to Adele, Beth, thank you, Melissa, and come on, move down. Cameo, Cindy, T, Dolores, Richard, Diane, and thank you, T. Phyllis Howard, Jay Muse, Mary C. Mildred, looks like you're walking on the bridge. In the sky. Okay, Melissa, Michelle, said Mary, Mildred, Paula, Robin, and Garden. Okay, I'm not sure who that is. Okay, so I hope everybody feels like really refreshed and really stretched out and stuff. Okay, hi, Melissa. Okay, so don't forget, I'm here also on Thursdays for Stretch and Strength, where we again test our strength, etc. Oh, Sedalia, I see you have your hand up. Go right ahead.
Yes, I really enjoyed the abs. The way we had to work our abs, that was really good. I
Crunch
appreciate that.
crunchies.
Thank you, because I needed that.
Okay. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So don't forget the effectiveness study. You know, if you're not a participant already, please join on. You can call into the live and speak to someone in the office about how you can participate in that. And this Wednesday, tomorrow, is the farmers market. So please come for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to be here or not, because I wanted to come so I can meet people and so forth. I'm not sure. But please, you know, don't miss it. It's a nice opportunity to get some really great produce and stuff. And if there's no more questions or comments, then I'm going to hand the mic back to Naya. Thank you, Naya, for the music and everything. It's very calming, very smooth, very nice for our exercise program today.
Yes, and thank you so much for your lovely demonstration today. And shout out to everyone who has joined today's Tuesday morning class here with Winifred and the Good Life program. Just a few updates and reminders about what's going on here within our program. This Wednesday, aka tomorrow, is our farmers market. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys look out for your emails for updates and reminders about our community events, as well as the recipe will be get sent out later on today. So if you guys are pre-interested on cooking with us, make sure you do register for ingredients. When I checked earlier, it seemed like we only have 20 registered. So make sure you guys do that before, I guess tomorrow at 10 a.m. so we can get everyone's bags ready. As well as this is the new 3-month block of the last quarter of the year, and our open enrollment is open for all of our lovely participants. We offer free online resources Monday through Friday, and we would love for you guys to join more and share with your friends and family about the good life. as well as UC Davis is still doing research to understand how participation within this program can impact you all's overall health. With a new effectiveness research study, you can earn up to $405 over 18 month span. You can join by going to the link in the chat or calling the support number at 510-255-0232. As well as we have a community event that is happening soon. Hold on, let me go to my drafts. My apologies. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. It is the African Americans Caregivers Forum and Health Fair, rooted in care, empowering families on the wellness journey, presented by the Alzheimer's Association and Black Alzheimer's Association Advisory Council. Save the date, which is Saturday, November 8th, which we have about a month. From 10 to 2 p.m. It is free, and the location is at 40 Voices African American Holistic Wellness and Resource Hub, and this is located in Antioch, California, if you guys are interested in attending the event. As well as this month, we will be joined by lovely Jennifer Pardini on the topic of Medicare open enrollment for our monthly Mind, Body, Spirit series that is happening the last Wednesday of the month, which is October 29th. Other than that, do you guys have any comments or questions? Nope. All right then. Will you guys ever have anything else that you'd like to say after a class session? You can always contact our support at 510-255-0232 or give us an email at info@thegoodlifepath.org. And I hope you guys have an amazing Tuesday, and we'll see you guys throughout the week. See you soon.
Okay, see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, good job.
Yeah, good class,
All right.
Winnie, as usual.
Thank you, Mary. Were you ever a cheerleader?
No.
Well, you are for this class. I feel you. Thank you so much. I appreciate
You're welcome.
Okay, everybody enjoy. And I didn't forget about the elderberries. Just things have gotten crazy in my life. They're still there, right?
Yeah, they're still there. You know, if you were gonna be at the tomorrow, I could bring some there for you.
Okay, well, let me confirm that with you.
Okay.
I'll send you. Yeah. Okay.
Send me a text.
All right.
All right, dear.
Okay, we'll do.
All right.
Okay, thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Bye.
Enjoy this beautiful weather. Beautiful weather outside.